Well, as we kick off this weekend, it's going to be a little milder, and then things are going to start to really cool back down. Temperatures look to get back into the 30s for just what will be tomorrow, the second time this month. Every other day has been well above average, and we're finally going to see that correction as we get into actually what happens to be the first full week of spring. We're at partly cloudy skies right now, 38 degrees in Grand Rapids, but the southwest wind is the bigger difference, really ramping up already, sustained 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's helped get our areas along the lakeshore into the 40s already, 40 in Hart, 45 in Muskegon, 37 in Hastings, 36 in Battle Creek, 38 in Greenville. Temperatures today, low 50s north of Grand Rapids, mid 50s south of Grand Rapids. We're not going to make a run at 60 in any area, even though we have the southwest wind. The timing of the cold front is really going to be moving in just in time to at the peak daytime hours. So temperatures are going to start to fall off right where temperatures peak. But with that, mostly cloudy skies, we do run the chance of a stray shower. Interesting note here today, 11 hours and 59 minutes of daylight. Tomorrow, it's our first 12 hours of daylight in a day. And the days are still getting longer, gaining about 3 minutes of daylight per day here in West Michigan. All right, winds right now, 5 to 15 miles per hour, sustained 23 miles per hour in Holland for a gust. We'll see those gusts really pick up here today. This is the bigger thing in today's forecast than any rain chances are. Sustained upwards of 25 miles per hour. We'll see gusts to 35 miles per hour, especially between 1, 2, 3 o'clock and right on into dinner time. Winds stay stronger overnight tonight. They definitely don't subside a ton, and it'll be northwest wind tomorrow, still sustained upwards of 20 miles per hour. So there's two cold fronts associated with a low pressure up into Ottawa, Canada. Leading edge of moisture with that is all rain for now, but on the back side of it, it's snow, and it'll really fire up some lake enhancement here as we get into the second half of the weekend. Rainfall totals, this is just today. We are not looking at more than a few sprinkles or drizzle that lead to a few hundredths of an inch of rain. But then we see it transition over to snow pretty quickly tonight and into tomorrow. Better chance for accumulations will be Sunday night into Monday. And then we do warm things up and cool, dry things out. But here's the 8 to 14 day outlook for precipitation. The entire continental U.S. is looking at wetter than average conditions here as we get into the first 10 days of spring. So a pretty interesting stretch here. We're not looking at a ton of total precip over the weekend. Again, a few hundredths of rain and then maybe a few tenths of an inch of snow until we get to Monday, where by the time we get to Monday afternoon, lakeshore communities could have up to an inch, inch and a half of snow, isolated heavier spots, but a lot of it will just be on grassy surfaces. Overnight lows stay in the 20s, so a big concern after we've been so warm and we've seen early budding take place. Otherwise, sunshine finally